morning, everybody, and welcome to the Missouri Botanical Garden. My name is Michelle Martin Bonner, and I am the Director of Diversity and Inclusion and Belonging here. And we are so excited that you're with us this morning for the unveiling of the Hispanic Heritage flag. And actually, it's a debut because they've done this before, but we thought it would be great to have them here to share what is going on and how the flag came about and to educate our community. And so I'm going to leave you in the very, very good hands of Elisa Bender.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, my name is Elisa Bender. I am actually with the Hispanic Festival Incorporated and also Latinx Arts Network. I want to tell you a little bit about the Hispanic Heritage flag and how it came about. So, the number one reason I always get, or number one question I always get asked is like, how did it come about and why? So back in February, it was Black History Month, and I had saw that the city of St. Louis had raised a Black History flag at City Hall. And being with the Hispanic Festival, we do several different events with the city, so we have a good relationship with them. And I had asked, hey, what can we do to put a flag up and do the same thing? They said, oh, we can, I think we can do it. So I had looked into researching Hispanic heritage flags and realized there really wasn't anything out there that was official and an official Hispanic heritage flag. So I had asked the Regional Arts Commission if they would support the creation and the commission of a flag. They said yes. And for those who don't know what the Regional Arts Commission is, they are a commission that receives part of the hotel tax dollars from the St. Louis City and St. Louis County. And it's dedicated specifically for the arts. So with their support, I had talked to Jose Garza here, who is a local Hispanic artist, and he agreed to, go ahead and create it. But once we were talking, we were realizing, this is actually probably a bigger deal, and that we had realized, or that I had realized, and that we needed to get other voices involved when creating this flag. So we got a lot of leaders, Hispanic leaders across Missouri. We met a few different times and eventually narrowed it down to this flag, which you see here today. And what I'm proud to say is on Friday, September 15th, which is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month, the flag was raised at City Hall in downtown. So we're really excited about that. And what's even more amazing is this flag has not only gone up here in the city of St. Louis, but Kansas City just put it up. It's up in Sedalia, Missouri, University, Missouri. It's in Fairmont City, Illinois, and cultural organizations and businesses across Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, and North Carolina have also gone ahead and displayed it or put it up or raised it on their flagpoles. So I'm really excited, that it has taken off. And I think what's even more amazing is, the Hispanic community is not that big here in St. Louis compared to other cities, but we're definitely here, and it's exciting to see here in the middle of America, in the heartland, we created something that could be spread throughout the United States. So we're excited that it is a symbol for us to unite under, because there's all different types of Hispanic ethnicities and nationalities. So we're really happy and excited that this is now under, we have one flag that we all can unite under. So, yeah. But I want to turn this over to Jose here in a minute. But if you're ever interested in learning more about the flag or like a flag, you can always go to HispanicHeritageFlag.com. It's pretty easy. And learn a little bit more about it. And I also encourage you, if you want to keep up or learn more or know more about the different Hispanic events that are happening around St. Louis, I encourage you to go to social media. The Hispanic Festival St. Louis and the Latinx Arts Network are always posting every day different Hispanic events across St. Louis. So thank you. And here is Jose Garza, our creator.
Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure and honor to be here and share a little bit about the flag with you. This slide specifically describes some of the different elements that are contained within the flag. I just want to briefly tell you kind of what inspired the flag. So as we were having conversations with different community members that Elisa had gathered together to kind of talk about this undertaking, and we were having conversations not only about what color symbolizes, what it means to us specifically. We were all kind of sharing our stories of being Latinos in the United States. And through the different versions of the flag, one of the things that started to kind of arise was the sense of like a landscape, you know, something or things that we kind of have in common, things that kind of unite us. That felt important because, like, a lot of times, there's times when I feel that our differences are kind of more emphasized than the things that bring us together. And when you're thinking about designing a symbol for a very diverse group of folks that includes, like Elisa said, different ethnicities, nationalities, languages, affinity groups, that felt like a very daunting task. So I started kind of thinking about the natural elements, things that kind of unite us. And I remember that last year I had visited Rocky Mountain National Park, and I went to a program that they had about the American Cordillera Mountain System. So this is a almost continuous chain of mountains that extends from North America through South America. It includes the Rocky Mountains, the Andes Mountains, I think the Sierra Madres. And I started thinking about how mountains don't really know any borders. You know, it's like they go across different city lines, county lines, state lines, country lines. And then I started thinking about also how the sky and bodies of water don't know any borders either, right? We create those on maps. And then that started becoming kind of the unifying design principles for the flag. So if you look kind of in the center with the triangles, that is a representation of that geometric design is a representation of those mountains, the Cordillera mountain chain. The navy blue on top is the sky that kind of we all share on a daily basis. The light blue band underneath those triangles stands in for rivers and oceans, different bodies of water, and then we have the green, which stands for the earth, and then the bottom was the brown band stands in for we're also a people of color, various color, different spectrums of color. And then these, within that, I started looking at kind of traditional flag design and symbolism, and then we also added, another layer of symbolism to stand in for these colors as well. But I feel like that was something of note to share, that, what are the things that bring us together, not only as Latinos, but, as members of the St. Louis community, what are the things that can unite us? It's great to acknowledge and celebrate our differences, but I think it's also valuable to kind of share the things that we have in common and to help those bring us together and to build a bigger community. So that's all I have. Please enjoy this slide. Again, it's like pretty straightforward. I just kind of wanted to share some of the other symbolism that's not included in the slide. So thank you.
Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. So I am Martha Garcia Campan, and I get to be the president and CEO of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Metro St. Louis. And I'm so happy to see everybody here today. I am just wondering, are there any Hispanic people in the audience? Oh, good. Okay. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. So, how many people who may be from St. Louis think about Hispanic populations as part of our St. Louis community? Good. Thank you for raising your hands. It was actually a rhetorical question, but that's okay. Thank you. Because I appreciate that. Hispanic people have been in the St. Louis area for a long time. And we've been part of the community, helping to build the community, buying homes, growing businesses in corporations and companies, doing a lot of work in the St. Louis area. And we are very happy to be here. We are. And I just had this beautiful little girl here smiling at me, so thank you. We have been here for a long time, and we're growing. So something that you may not know is that in the last 10 years, we've had nearly a 50% increase in our Hispanic Latino population. And that is primarily from international students coming into town, Washington University, St. Louis University, Lindenwood, Webster. It is also from corporations who are transferring their talent from Latin American countries to St. Louis, which is also a really good reason. And then also other Latinos from other parts of the United States are choosing St. Louis as a place to call home because we're affordable, we're family friendly, we are a great city and a great place to live. So we are actually initiating many programs in our city that are welcoming and inclusive of the Hispanic, Latino, Spanish-speaking population of the United States here in St. Louis. What I would like to say about this flag is, for me, it is, and let me back up just a minute. I am actually first generation Mexican American. My parents son de Mexico, de Salamanca, Guanajuato, and I was raised very biculturally in Kansas City, Missouri. I came to St. Louis, and there weren't a whole lot of Hispanics here, so I kind of I adapted into the dominant St. Louis culture. But I must say that, you know, it's felt very good now, a few decades later, to say that I can acculturate into the city and we can express. To me, what this flag means is that we are now unified under one flag. All of the Hispanic, how many people know how many different Latin American Hispanic countries there are that are represented under the Hispanic label? Want to take a guess? Anyone? 10, 15, 20, 28? Yeah, it's from 28 to 21, depending on who all you're counting. But 21 different countries throughout Latin America, and then if you add Spain and Portugal. So the term, and I just wanted to say quickly, the term between Hispanic and Latino, there is a difference. Hispanic has to do with Spanish origin, Spanish language. And most of us who are descendants in Latin America are descendants of Spanish to some extent. Not all of us. Some of us are Portuguese. Latino refers to people who are from Latin America. So the Spanish and the Portuguese would not necessarily relate to that label. So that's why usually we will use the term Hispanic and Latino to cover everyone. And then there's those who want to say Latina, Latinx, and we can get into Latine. There's all different kinds of ways. But the main point I would like you to take away is that we are united under one flag here in St. Louis. All of us from all the various countries that we represent, all the various skin colors, all the various cultural groups that we represent. We are united under this one flag and united as a group here. And we're growing, and we are so happy to be here in St. Louis. Most of us are not from St. Louis. Some of us are. Elisa's from St. Louis. So we are just very happy that you're here. Thank you for sharing this time with us. Thank you for helping us celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month in this way. And we are very proud and happy to be here and to share this with you. And I think we have, I wanted to ask, does anybody have any questions from any of us, from Elisa or Jose or myself? Yes, yes, ma'am. Okay.
But I'm a Spanish speaker.
Nice.
And so if I'm interested in working within the Spanish-speaking community, what kind of either volunteer or work opportunities are there for someone like myself?
So many, so many. So she's asking about opportunities for people who know how to speak Spanish. Thank you, first of all. Good job that you learned Spanish. Yay, good for you. More and more people are coming to the city who prefer Spanish as a primary language, and there's a lot of help. In fact, Casa de Salud is a clinic that supports and helps healthcare for a lot of Spanish-speaking community, and they're always looking for someone who's bilingual who can help translate for them. Come talk to me. That's what we do at the Hispanic Chamber, is we help connect people. So I'd love to talk with you. Thank you. Anyone else with any questions? Yes.
On the
Jose, would you like to answer that one? What does it mean that we are a people of color by the brown in the flag?
Oh yeah, so I think it's kind of going off of what you said, Martha, is that there's different ethnicities or skin tones that are included within the Latino community. That has to do a lot with European kind of origins, but also indigenous origins. And it just felt like a way to be more inclusive more inclusive to like that particular aspect of being a Latino.
Let me see your
That
hand.
was a great question.
Let me see your hand. Put your hand out like this. Everybody put their hands in like this. Like this.
Oh, that's a nice.
See? See how we all have different colors? See how we all have different colors? And if we put everybody's hands together, we would all have different colors. And we are people of various colors.
Unless we put both our hands together, then we would have a face.
Oh, both hands together would be the same color. You are absolutely right. Yes, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. We all have different colors, and we are all people of different colors. Thank you for asking that.
Great question.
Anything else? Any other questions before we get to have the dancers come in? Okay, well then, Elisa, hold on just 1 minute. Elisa's going to introduce our next.
Thank you, Martha Jose. So I'm really excited today. We're going to bring you a dance from Ballet Olin, Mexican dancers. They perform at different Hispanic cultural events, and we're really excited to have them here today. So.